Hi, everybody. Happy New Year. I'm so excited to get started with all of you. I know there are a few people that are brand new to Beachbody, have never done it before, so have no idea where to even get started on what to do next now that you've signed up. So, thought I would make this video. Sorry, it's probably not very high quality, but it'll get the job done. I just wanted to kind of give you a visualization because I am very visual on what you can find in the Beachbody app and how you can pick out a program and what you do after you pick out the program. Um, for those that have already done Beachbody, you probably already know this, so probably don't really have to watch unless you really want the entertainment. Anyway, so I have it up on my tablet here, and you can put it on your tablet if you have one, or a phone, or I do all of my workouts off the TV. I just stream it off of my Fire Stick. So there are a lot of different options for you. You can do it on the computer. If you can't figure out a way that works best for you, talk to me and we'll help figure out something together. But this is kind of the generalized breakdown of how it is. At the top of it here, it shows you what programs you've already been either you browsed through, or maybe you clicked on one of the workouts or you did one of those workouts. Then it's just a quick link so that you can get to the ones that you're working on. Down here, new and featured ones. So whenever they come out with a new program that is no longer in early access, then you will see it here. And it's kind of nice because that gives you that, oh, there is a new one out. I'll check that one out. Um, this is where you can find our group. I'm in two different groups, the one that we're in, and then I have one with my coach, the person above me as well. So I have two on mine. You probably won't have two on yours. And then if you click on it, then that will take you to our group. I'm not going to go through there. And then at the bottom here is just different news stuff that you can look at. It has a lot of different useful information and things about Beachbody or resources that are available. And then at the very bottom here, I don't know that you can really see, but at the very bottom is where it has your home page. And then if you see the one that has like the little arrow to it, that's where all of your programs are, not just the new and featured ones, but all of the programs. And then if you have messages in your um, groups, then that's what this little button is down here. And then the one on the very end is where you can track all of your progress. You can track your meals and you can keep track of your weight, measurements, that kind of thing. So I'm going to click on that and play around on that and kind of get familiar with that too. But I'll go to the programs and that way you can see. So then you can browse through all of the different kinds of programs that you want to do. Some of them will require you to have equipment, some of them won't. Um, the best thing I can say is that for me, as I first started, I really didn't have a whole lot of equipment, but I was so out of shape that it didn't matter anyway, because even the ones that wanted weights, I was so not able to do weights that I just used things around the house to kind of give me a little extra weight in my hand. So until I could go get it, and then I would just buy the ones that I needed. So maybe like a 2 pound, two pound weights at first, and then 3 pound weights or 5 pound weights or whatever. So really, whatever works best for you. Don't feel discouraged if there are ones that have the weights and you really want to do them. There are ways that you can work around it and make it work for you. The whole thing is just getting some movement in, make it work for you. Do what you can. You're not always going to be able to do everything that is on these each workout. I definitely can't keep up with all the trainers, and then in each one there's a person that modifies that, and sometimes I can't even keep up with that person, but it's okay. I just move on and I just do the best I can. And my whole mentality is I'm doing something. Something is better than what I was doing last week or whatever, which was nothing. So that's kind of what I do. But here is where you find the different programs. Again, the new and featured, most popular. There's a nutrition center here, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But there's also, A to Z. You can look at that. If you're looking specifically for weight loss, these are ones that are very much meant for that, for weight loss. And then there's strength and muscle, and then there is lean and sculpted. There's cardio ones, low impact ones, yoga, dance. Oh, I'm not really in there, but you can see anyway. And then there is a running one. Actually, this running one is kind of a cool one because if you are a runner or if you want to become a runner, then it kind of incorporates running and doing workouts. If you're not a runner and you don't really want to be a runner, it still has some really great workouts. So you can kind of check that out too. Once you've found one that you think might work for you, um, let's say you want to do this. This one's a new one. I have actually not even done it yet. It's called Let's Get Up. It's a dance one. It's pretty new. I'll click on it. So when you click on it, it'll give you kind of an overview of what it looks like. So see, it's running a video. So you kind of get an idea of what it looks like. So if you like dancing ones, then that would be something you can do. And if you scroll down in this area here, it tells you how many minutes each workout is. So this one is 30 minutes or 35 minutes. It has both 30 to 35 minutes. And there are 24 workouts in it. And it is a beginner one. So I know this is really bad. Maybe you can see it if I get it closer. But it says beginner, and then there's this one little line there. That means like they should be pretty good for if you're a beginner. And I will tell you, I have even like my very first program. This was kind of insane, but I did Insanity Max 30, which is for advanced, and I was like at the point of I couldn't even really walk, but here I was doing this advanced workout. But picking that as my first one and not really realizing what I was doing was probably the best thing that happened to me because I saw so much growth. I barely could do anything at the beginning. Like there was times I was just sitting there going, I can't do that. I'm not even going to try. But by the end of the program, I couldn't do them perfectly, but I had some of those moves I was able to do. And I was like, wow, look how far I've come. So that just really gave me encouragement and motivation to keep going because I saw the progress that I was making. And that's another thing that you'll want to think about too while you are doing this program is that it's not all about what the scale looks like. It's about how do you feel like, or are there moves that you weren't able to do at the very beginning, and then all of a sudden, week 4, week 5 into it, you are able to do it. Like, those are victories. Those are things that you have overcome, and that's your success. It's not just about the scale. So I want to just kind of really reiterate that. Um, but this one also says that it requires dumbbells, and the dumbbells have a little asterisk next to them. That means that it's optional. So this would still be a good one if you don't have equipment and you really want to do a dance one, you're a beginner. Um, you could use dumbbells or something around the house as weights, or they give you the option to not use them at all. So that would be a good one. So once you do that, then you just start with the getting started. And that way it gives you kind of an overview of what you're going to expect in it. Those are usually only a few minutes long. This one, 5 minutes. So 5 minutes out of your day to just kind of figure out, okay, what is it all about? And then there's a one that talks about meeting the trainer, Sean T. Sean T is also the one that did Insanity Max 30, and I just love Sean. So I'm surprised I haven't already tried this one, but I haven't yet. Um, then it talks about the nutrition program, and he'll talk about like which nutrition program might work best for this program, or you also have access to all of the nutrition programs, so you can decide what would work best for you in the first place. But he talks about how you can incorporate those things in there. And then this talks about supplements and the basics. So it just kind of keeps running through. I'm not going to go through all of the different things that it has. But this right here is kind of a breakdown of what this program is all about. There is a calendar in all of your workouts, all your programs. It might not be on that first part, but all of them will have a calendar. So if you click on the calendar, then it will give you, okay, I'm going to try to blow this up a little bit. So it's saying, okay, if you're starting on a Friday, on day 1, you would do the sample workout. And then Saturday, you would meal prep. And then Monday, you do the workout called Feel Good, whatever that means. And then Tuesday, you would do one way. And then Wednesday, let's tone up. And like it just tells you exactly which workout to do. So it's really nice. And then it just breaks it down all the way. Here's the first one. And then if you do that and you really like the program or you want a little extra, there's another calendar that's a hybrid. And some of these programs do have hybrid calendars. So what the hybrid calendar does is it incorporates different programs that work together. So you'll have 2 or more programs. So it'll say take this program from, or take this workout from this program on this day, take this workout from this program on this day, and you just follow along. I've done those and I really like those too because it switches it up more. So you can do that. So there's an intermediate one, there's an advanced one in this. So that's how you find out, okay, first I want to look and see what program looks interesting to me. I'll look at the introduction and see is it something that's doable for me? Does it take equipment that I don't have? Is there a way that I can work around that? Or is there not a way? If there's not a way, then maybe that's something I can do in the future where I can get that equipment. If it is something, then move on. And then this calendar is going to be your key because the calendar really helps you stay on track of which workout you want to do. And then go off of that because when you go into the next tab that says workouts, then that will have right here, like it says week 1, feel good workout, one way workout. So actually this one is broken down into, okay, week 1, this is the route you're going. Week 2, this is the route you're going. But you can kind of keep along with the calendar to make sure that that's really the one that you should be doing for that day. And if you're not, like if you take a break on a Wednesday for some reason you can't do it, so you want to pick it back up on Thursday, and you know you left off on day whatever, then you can see which one you're supposed to be on. And you can just keep going. You don't have, go consecutively. You don't have to like, oh, well, I missed Wednesday, so now I have to skip Wednesday's workout. You can still do Wednesday's workout. The thing about the calendar too, I want to mention is that when you're streaming it like on the Fire Stick or whatever, you can't bring up the calendar off of that. So you'd have to go on the app for that. I print them off sometimes, and sometimes I just bring it up on my tablet or my phone so that I can see which one comes next, depending. There's a workout, Lift 4. That's a workout that you do weights with, but that one is much more like intense. You do HIIT workouts, and then you also have days of actual lifting where you're trying to build muscle and tone muscle. And so you're going to eventually move up in your weights and you want to keep track of which weights that you've done from week to week to see how you've increased them. So for those kinds of workouts, I do print off the calendar and print off their worksheet for it because that will give me an idea. Maybe I did 10 pounds this week and he's saying, you should probably increase your weights this week. Then I say, oh, okay, well, I did 10 pounds this week. Maybe I should do 12 pounds next week. Last week I did 10 pounds, this week I should do 12 or whatever. As you go through, you'll see what I mean because a lot of times you do so many different workouts and you won't remember, and then there's different weights for different parts of the body. So that's kind of a breakdown of how to use the app. If you go to out back here to the Nutrition Center, this is a great opportunity for you to take a look at the different programs that we have for nutrition. Sorry, I have something in my throat. It's either the to be mindset or the ultimate portion fix. Ultimate portion fix, that is the one where she uses the containers. I don't know if you've heard about that one where there's containers. I've actually posted about with my containers on there. It's a really good system. that you measure everything and you're given a allotment of certain containers throughout the day that you would use. 2B mindset is more of a teaching you how to portion your food by looking at your plate and determining, okay, I should be having this many veggies on my plate, this much protein, fats, that kind of thing. So definitely take a look at both of those and see which one looks more enticing to you. Um, Sorry, my throat. If you like the ultimate portion fix and you don't have the containers, you can certainly order the containers. I will tell you, as I'm a more practical person, and I wasn't really sure if it's something I would like. And instead of ordering the containers, I went ahead and just measured things out. I was kind of figuring out, okay, how much is in each container? And so I Googled and found the approximate amount that was in each container and did it that way for a while. And then eventually I got containers. And actually now I have two sets of containers because it just makes it a lot more convenient. So it's up to you how you want to do it. Um, I do like the ultimate portion fix myself just because it keeps me more accountable. I don't trust my eyesight right now with putting things on plates, but definitely I think I've pulled information from both of them that has been really useful. So I really recommend doing those things. I know some of you have access to the body program, the live workouts. I don't have access to that. I haven't gotten that. I just, since I do mine in the mornings, I have my set routine. I'm comfortable with that. I haven't really ventured into getting that yet. So, if you have it, I can't help you with that really. But if you have questions about it, I definitely can find answers for you. So let me know, reach out to me, and I can help you with that. Um, anyway, that's a breakdown. I don't want to take too much of your time right now. Hopefully that's helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm here for you all the way. I'll give you some more information later, but hopefully that gives you a start. All right, I'm excited. Thanks. Have a great day.